Hi guys and welcome to this week's devlog. It has been 2 busy weeks over Christmas, so let me catch you up on what have we been up to so far. I'm going to show you what we've been doing over Christmas, how we spent Christmas, and then we're going to talk about the game and where am I at the moment and what have I learned. We just came back from the cemetery. It's Monday morning, Christmas week. There is kid number 1, kid number 2, and we're going to do some work hopefully. So my plan for the Christmas was quite simple. I was planning to spend some time with the family, spend time with kids when I was off, because I was off for 2 weeks, which is rare for me because I work in healthcare, and then work on my game whenever I had some spare time. I didn't have much spare time, to be honest, because it's really difficult to work on anything when you have kids around. Fortunately with programming, every time you sit down on it you want to focus, and you can't focus when somebody disturbs you every 5 minutes. So instead we spend a lot of time playing together and just doing some odd works every now and then.
I think you have to wash my towels again. That's fine. They're very muddy. I might have to wash my shoes somehow.
Just put them under a radiator and then we'll dry.
Okay, we had a lot of preparations for Christmas. We've done decorations, put the Christmas tree up, and generally do a lot of jobs. My daughter was desperate to show you how she done her Christmas stocking, so I will show you a clip of her doing that. I know that's not what you're here for, so if you want to skip it, there will be links in the descriptions to skip for you. But if you want to see what she created, you can watch it as well.
Do I have to say anything? Making a Christmas stocking. What am I doing? That's wrong.
Sewing.
Sewing.
How are you with sewing?
I've never done sewing before. It's my neck, it's my
Look
waist,
at the picture.
my wrist.
Look at the picture.
Is it for the top?
I haven't got any snaps. I didn't know I needed scissors. I knew I needed glue. Stop with the noises.
That's what I do on the board.
You go all the way around and then back again.
So you go around and around.
And then
Where's the elf? I wanted to watch us.
you want the elf to watch you. That's a bit crazy insane, but right. So
She's sewing
sewing.
and sewing. Do you think Dad's even going to put the sound on of this?
I don't know. He's probably not going to use it after all this.
He will.
I think.
Yeah. Anyway, shape. Yes, you just sort of took it then. See?
You don't rip. So
So,
stick the doodad flipper on a red thingy.
it's a plastic pink needle. Isn't that cool? I can use it for my own sewing. Oh, I can stitch my mouth back together.
Tranquil.
What? Is that right?
You just did one stitch.
Beautiful stocking! Just red.
As always, we have our favorite team, Biscuits, and obviously kids open all the Christmas presents and we spent a lovely Christmas together. Okay, finally the time what you actually are here for, what I have learned with the game and where are we. So, if you have watched my previous video that I posted that nobody actually know how Godot tiles work, that's where I am. I was learning how to do Autotiles in the game, so let me show you where we are. I can now, if I want to, go in the tile manager, out-tile my tiles, and they will change the size automatically as I want them to. If I place a tile in here, changes here. I can place more in here, create different layouts if I want to. So finally I figured out how they work. It was a long and painful process. I spent so much time actually doing it and learning because all the resources we have are guesswork. Nobody actually properly knows how it works. Until I was recommended a blog post that I will link in the description to explain to you how it works. In the meantime, if you are interested, quick look in here. I have this layout. So as you can see in here, we have a bit mask on my tiles. and we have to create this layout. So in order for AutoTiles to work, you have to cover every layout of tiles that we have in here. Doesn't matter how you put the order of them, they come in any order you fancy, but has to be 47 tiles that you have in here, and they have to be in this layout. What the layout means in the bit mask, it means the following. The dot in here, the middle dot, means that this tile will be placed if nothing is around it. If we have that tile with the dot, let me show you here. So we have a tile with a dot and the dot on top. It means that this tile will only be placed if we have a tile and a tile above it. If we have tile like in here, we have a dot on top, dot on the middle. This tile will only be placed when we have a tile above it and underneath it, and so on in here. So if we have a dot in here, dot underneath it, this tile will only be placed when we have a tile underneath and nothing on the sides. So if we go again in the engine here and zoom in closer, as you can see, it works exactly as I said. So when I have a tile by itself, let me come close, it has these nice rounded corners as you have seen before. I place the tile underneath it. That's my cat coming here. If I place a tile underneath it, we have two tiles. I can place another one. This one will become straight and the bottom is rounded. If I place a tile to the side, they immediately change sizes to different sizes here. So they kind of cover themselves with the grass in here. And so on. So it actually works now, and I'm really happy with it. Hopefully you understand it. If not, I'm happy to make the more in-depth tutorial on how to actually set up your auto tiles if that's something people are interested in and want to see. That's it really, guys. That's all I have accomplished for this week. It wasn't much, but it took forever. Sometimes, unfortunately, you are stuck with these roadblocks and you have to overcome them. And that took over a week of research and actually figuring out how to do it. Okay, so hopefully I will see you next week with more to show. We'll start working on some mechanics of the game and show you where we are. Take care.